Hello there guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and this is Crochet Vision. I have my first craft show of 2025 this weekend and it is a big show. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It is a 4-day show and it's the first one we're doing this year. I did do this show last year and it was very different last year. We are packing up the minivan right now. I completely forgot to record packing, but I should be able to record unpacking. We're bringing a ton more ear warmers this year. It was really cold last year. And honestly, I'm kind of hoping it's still going to be cold this year. But say hello to the new minivan. That's the new minivan. She's white. We didn't necessarily want white. You could see all the pollen on her already. But so she's kind of yellow right now. But we got the new minivan. This stuff still needs to go into her. And Ben is working some Tetris magic. So that's good job, babe.
Didn't you know that it's impolite to tell people things that are going to go into things?
What?
You said these are the things that are going into her. That is impolite.
Oh my goodness. Man. I'm trying to find things and I'm trying to remember if I returned them to Amazon or not at the end of last year, and I think I might have. Thankfully for this show, we do not need the tent. That is such a blessing right now that we don't need the tent. Oh my God, the next show we don't need the tent either. Ben, the next show we don't need the tent either.
Huzzah to the tipper.
Oh, that's exciting. That's really exciting. Is that a bug? Oh, it is a bug. Its wings in the light look like hollow. It's a good sign. It's a pretty bug. We're gonna make money this weekend. I hope so. I hope so. I'm so anxious about this show.
This show, you know why?
Why?
Because our good luck song came on and you started singing it and you didn't even know it was our good luck song.
What's our good luck song?
Breathe Again.
Okay.
I can finally.
Oh yeah.
You know, do you know when the first time we heard that song was?
No.
It was on our way to, I won't say the name of the show, but it was the first show that we GTC'd.
GTC means get that comma. So I don't think I'm actually going to bring any yarn with me to crochet. I think I'm just going to bring ear warmers to sew because I'm going to be coming home with 5 more of those jumbo skeins of yarn. The old cover stories that lovely Crystal, thank you so much, picked up for me from Walmart, and they were on like crazy sale. So I'm gonna have yarn once I get there, and I should start using it because we're gonna have 5 jumbo skeins. And if I have to buy polyfill down there, I'll buy polyfill because it's not gonna fit. But I think that's going to be the plan for right now. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them.
It all fit! God bless. I did not know if it was going to.
I told you it was going to. You don't want to listen. What else is new?
Did not believe you.
Nothing.
This means we don't have any big pink sea turtles, doesn't it?
Shiitake mushrooms. I will make it fit. 2. 3. You thought I was gonna say
Oh my God. That's fine. Oh, he wants another one. Oh yeah, bring that one. Those are good ones. Cool. Sweet. All right, car is packed. We got the essentials we stopped at Wawa. I actually got a drink at Wawa. So drink your water, take your meds, or your dragon fruit mango drink. I also got Cheetos because calories don't count at craft fairs, I have decided. And we're gonna get there about 2 o'clock and we'll have until 8 to set up, which is a ton of time.
Yeah, normally we only get like 2 hours, so for this one we've got 6.
We do have a bigger space than normal, but we know the space pretty well because this is the same show we did last year and they gave us our same spot as last year. So we're on a corner. I'm very excited. The tents are pre-built. I'll show you when we get there. And yeah, really excited about it. So got Wawa and we're already down in Dover, so we're on our way. Look guys, beach. We're here. It's so pretty. Please stay that way.
You know, with this new car, I could probably drive on that beach a little
Let's
bit.
not. That's where I have to check in.
Where?
At that tent right there.
I don't think I drive into that.
I don't think you do either.
I think I turn here.
I agree. So there are big giant tents like this one. I'm pretty sure that this one is one of the music stages. And then the other tents is where we will be. That guy better not park there. People have to get through there, buddy. And if I'm not mistaken, this is my spot right here. Yep, there we are. We have water in here already. This is my spot for the weekend, and there's the beach. So what's new this year? Oh my god, all the baked goods and shit's gonna be right there. Oh, that's awesome. That was further down last year.
Every tablecloth
So,
I came across.
thank goodness we have good neighbors. We forgot a step stool. So what we're dealing with right now, thank God we did the show last year. We ended up getting the sheets and the fabric last year because you have to decorate your space. That's part of the contract. We are borrowing the stepladder from our neighbor because she's so wonderful and I adore them. We're literally using a staple gun and stapling all of it up. We got the staple gun on Amazon. And then we also have these lights that will work for nighttime. We do pay for electric here, and the electric box is like over there. So we have an extension cord and we've got electric. These lights will be so bright, and that's so important when it's nighttime. We do have a tendency to flood in here. So we have, that was the grate that we used in the back of the car. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, that's the grate we used in the back of the car, and we'll be lifting things up on top of that just in case. We're trying to figure out a spot where we could put my banner. Ben just scared the ever-living shit out of me thinking that this was the wrong banner because I have made another one of these for a different name, for a different business, and he scared me. Last year, we hung my banner and then we had to take it down because of the wind, and we didn't think about that for this year because it's been a hot second since we've been here. So Ben's working some magic to put drill screws, do something, I don't know. But do you have screws?
Yep.
Amazing. And I'm ready for a water break.
I get lost inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh, the whole closest starts to end up on the brink. I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep, I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my wings. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe, and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. I laid awake just begging to let go. I almost got to suicidal thoughts, but you stepped in. An angel sent from heaven showed me how to live again. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe, and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye.
Jack it up.
We are covering up and are ready to go. Ben hung the jellyfish and I love that so much. We also hung the snake. We have a few more things we need to do in the morning, like set up the ear warmers. I was gonna just put hats on this table, but it's so warm here and it's supposed to be for the next few days. So I have the hats behind there, but I'm displaying where stuff is. I decided and it's fine. I'm not mad about it. This is just what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to Walmart. I have to get table lifts because I forgot I lifted this table last year so the bar wasn't in the way, because if you look here, the bar is in the way. We'll do that tomorrow morning. The ear warmer stand is working really well. I love how that looks, and it works for hats. Happy accident. Very excited about it. It's about 5:40. We're not allowed to set up tomorrow morning, and there are a lot of empty booths still, and I'm really surprised. Like, we are not allowed to check in and sign up and like set up in the morning. We have to be set up the day before, and they even give you 2 days before if you want to come on Tuesday, but that's kind of crazy. All right, well, I stopped recording yesterday because we ran into a little bit of drama and I was not in the right headspace. I was a little angry. There was some car issues. There was another issue that I went and spoke to the coordinator about, and hopefully it shall be resolved today. I hope so. Let's go. All right, so we are all set up this morning. The situation has not been resolved yet, so that's a good time. Last night, or I guess it really wasn't even last night, it was like during the day, there was a lot of issues with the cars, like a lot of car issues, and people were just like not being nice. So that was not fun. And then there's another crocheter in this same tent, whereas there's like 10 giant tents, and it seems as though they did not jury their crocheted stuff in, which is a problem for this show, and it's a very big show. So I'm not very happy about it, especially because they're diagonally across from me. If they were not in this tent, I wouldn't be so upset about it, but the coordinator yesterday was also not happy about it, so that made me feel better, but it has not been resolved yet. Here we did line up the bags, and we have a table, which I'm really excited to have just a table space to work on. I probably should have put a tablecloth on it, but I don't think I even have any 4-foot tablecloths. And then on this side over here, back in our space, we have this little 3-tiered shelf set up for bags and everything. The problem here is when it rains, like this is all leftover water, it's still kind of wet. If it rains, we will flood. So everything we have is off the ground right now because we will flood. So I'm very happy with how everything's looking and where we're all set up. I set up the ear warmers this morning. We're just about ready to go, and I think that as this show progresses, we're gonna have to be moving some stuff around because I only have 5 bees and I only have a handful of crabs. So, and I just got a text message from Ben that a whole bus of elementary school kids just got dropped off, so that's exciting. But again, I only have like 5 bees and I only have a handful of crabs, so we're definitely gonna have to move some stuff around as the day progresses. So Ben got stung by a bee. So the situation got worse and I'm mad. That's all I have to update. I'm so frustrated right now. I'm almost at the point where I'm like, why am I doing shows? Like, why am I doing this? I'm so frustrated right now. I'm just like, why am I doing shows? Why do I keep doing this? Because this is just getting so frustrating. It's the same thing keeps happening over and over and over again. I left Ben in charge of the booth, so that way I could go grab a sun cruiser, and I'm taking a walk on the beach. Literally just wanted to stand in the sun and put my toes in the sand. And there's nothing more disappointing right now than the fact that the sand is ice cold. It's not even all that cold here, but the sand baking in the sun all day is cold. Make it make sense. So these are the kind of tents that we're in here. That's my tent and my booth right there. Layers at this show have been so important. I've had on a pair of sweatpants, I've taken them off and had my jeans. Like, I have like a thermal shirt that I can put on under my sweatshirt. I have a jacket. I have all sorts of stuff because the temperature here varies so much. It has been crazy all day. The sun is going down. The show ends in about an hour. So for tonight, we're gonna go get dinner and then we wrap it all up and do it again tomorrow. Cheers to a good day. About a half hour left. I only have 1 bee left for the whole weekend, so I gotta make sure that I make those for my next show in a week and a half. And we're about to start tarping up and packing out for the night. So let's go. Ben is tarping us in. We are yet again the last ones here. This always happens. And that closes out day 1. 3 more to go. Hello. How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing well, thank you. I am sewing up a storm today. I have sewn so many earworms together. We are very busy. I have not had a lot of time to vlog today. Hello. Good, how are you doing? I just sent Ben to go help out a neighbor. She overnighted some inventory to a hotel and he went to go pick it up for her so she didn't have to leave her booth. So I did get that sign made at Staples and no one has really scanned that one, but I also had Ben print out these, which is that I sell my patterns online. And since I've put those up, I've heard a lot less of, oh, I can do this, I can do this, that they're actually just snapping it and not telling me over and over and over again, which I understand. It has helped curb that a little bit, because that does get a little frustrating by the end of the day, just hearing that everybody can do it. So that has been nice to kind of curb that aspect a little bit. We find somewhere else. We thought it was kind of just good real estate back there because it's just a big blank wall, and it really hasn't worked that way. It really hasn't worked that well. Nobody's really looking back that far, so I do want to move it somewhere else. I'm not sure to where yet, but I do want to move it, and I think we will. The only issue is that tomorrow we're expecting rain, and like really heavy, really bad rain. So I was gonna put it on the outside here, but I don't want it to get wet. Tomorrow we're expecting bad weather, so we'll see how that goes. They all can hear you without killing me. Am I getting old? Maybe, because this is horrible. So we are expecting rain tomorrow. So I got these clear tent walls on Amazon, and I'm hoping they're gonna work this year. The Velcro isn't big enough to go around the whole thing, so Ben's putting staples in where the Velcro would go. And we're gonna try to protect this stuff from the rain for tomorrow. So that's what we're doing now. He told me don't touch, so that's why I'm recording. It also has gotten really cold. Are you okay?
Sure.
Am
I on video?
You are.
Oh, cool.
Say hi to the vlog.
Hello, vlog. I'm going this way.
Go ahead. That was my neighbor. She's so lovely. I think these are also going to work for when it is actually raining on our 10 by 10 tent. What do you think, babe?
It might. I think, actually, yeah, I think it will.
Cool. And that's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, too. Actually, it's 10 feet deep, so that doesn't surprise me.
It's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Oh, wait, it said 10 feet, and I've said 10 feet like 3 times. It's
No,
10 feet.
but I thought this, because we're 11 and a half by 10 feet, and then we have a height requirement, too, that I forgot. No, this is, it's because it's 10 feet deep.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
I thought this was the 11 and a half
I
depth,
see.
which
I'm
is
picking up
not.
the down. While I'm up here, I'm gonna get this bungee that I'm gonna need for later.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So I use that for the tarp. Let me hand this to you. This.
Wow, you're so tall.
Yeah. Born that way,
Oh my God.
as Lady Gaga said.
Yeah. And we put up this clear tent wall, and I'm really excited about it. I took down the jellyfish. This is what we're looking like. We pulled up the tablecloths for rain. Ben's about to tarp us up for the night, and we're gonna fully tarp the whole front too. That way we're all ready for the rain. Everything is off the floor. So we should be good to go for tomorrow. And God forbid we have another rain issue. We have another clear tent wall to put the other in front. So we're gonna see how tomorrow goes. I hope you guys can hear me over this concert. Concert is right there. This is my craft show. Okay, we are all tarped and ready for the weather. Ben's putting on like the last bungee cords, and I'm hoping that's enough to protect us overnight. We've got basically 2 layers coming in from this end, and they're gonna close the big tent over. I think we're actually gonna close it over before we leave because I don't want anything to happen. We're out of here. Oh my God, Benjamin!
Tell me you were recording.
Yeah, no, of course not. We leaving for the day. It is morning again, Springfest, and we are here, and it's windy. It's windy today. Somewhere to smile about. Oh, wow. Everyone's opening up and getting ready. We've got like a half hour. I was making that up. I'm not. We have a half hour. I am so happy that my new ear warmer stands also hold the hats just so perfectly. I am absolutely thrilled. So this is what we're looking like right about now. We are on day 3. We have sold a good chunk of stuff, so that's good. And then we walk around to this way. Got the hats. I have an ear warmer little set up. And oh, I have that anchor's tentacle on the cow. I gotta move that. But we're doing pretty good. I'm very happy that we decided to get this sign printed. People have been scanning it and buying patterns. I can't tell if it's actually from that or not, but I'm very happy. Ben has a company here that sold him this coffee cup.
Hook 'em Right Coffee. It's amazing. They've got this siren coffee. It's got Ghirardelli chocolate in it. It's amazing.
So the coffee itself, they sold him this cup for vendors, and it was $15 for the cup, and then you get free coffee all weekend.
Yeah, so I've already had 9 cups.
Definitely worth it. Move the one tentacle of anchor that's hooked on the cow to not be on the cow. Thank you.
You want them hugging the sheep?
Yeah, that's cute. That's amazing. Went for a little break. People today are just rubbing me the wrong way. I've had a bunch of people tell me how I'm gonna have hand problems and pain, and people just being nasty today, and I don't like it. All right, well, the sky is black and all heaven, there's the lightning. The sky opened and it is raining a bit and lightning and thundering, so we're leaving.
Bye, Felicia's.
Concert is still going on, but we are out of here. I think we're going to Outback Steakhouse. Getting here a little bit early today because my neighbor informed me that we've got some water and sand in our tent, so we're kind of hoping we didn't lose anything overnight.
99% sure I lifted everything up off the ground.
We'll see how
The only
this
thing
goes.
I might not have, and I was thinking about it yesterday, I think I put the polyfill on the chair,
That's what I was just
but
thinking.
I'm not sure.
So we're about to find out. I'm hoping that today the people who were going to come out yesterday and then the rain stopped them come out today, because yesterday was a pretty crappy day, sales-wise. I've heard that from like multiple vendors, like all my friends, so. Ben just tried to unhook the bungee and got it stuck on the wire for the lights. That is brilliant. That's so funny. He just threw it off. It's like a big shop vac, and they're gonna just suck the water up. So cool. That's so cool. So cool. How cool. So what that machine is, it's kind of like a giant Zamboni, and it suctions up the water because we've got a lot of puddles of water. Apparently this morning there was a lot of sand and water in the booth before I got here, but another instance of having fantastic neighbors. My neighbor was in my tent with a broom sweeping the sand and stuff out so that way they could suck up all the water and everything from both sides of my tent. Thank you. My neck is bothering me today a lot. I got one of these from one of my vendor friends, and she has a microwave, so it's hot, thank God. It is so windy here today. It was not doing this all weekend, so it's an interesting day here, to say the least. So if you need me, I'll be nursing this heat pack. I don't think I've ever wanted to leave a craft fair as bad as I want to leave this one early.
It's us in another universe. It's penguins. They walk the ocean together.
You won't. Oh, and then they fall.
And then they go swimming. No, they don't fall. They swimming.
You won't go to the beach with me.
Excuse me. I won't go to the beach with you. Where the f are we then? What's that
You won't
right
walk on the
there?
beach.
I won't go on the beach. I'm just not gonna spend the night on the beach.
You won't walk on the beach. I'm so cold. I'm in so much pain. I just want to go home. I think I've made like $200 today. At this point, I could be home on my couch. With Ruthie, with my baby. It's so cold. It's terrible. And it's not even cold, it's the wind. I'm trying to stand in the sun to warm up. It's not helping. I have about 3.5 hours left. Put out more hats today because it's so cold. We have sold a few. Officially left Ben in charge because I'm cold. The tent is there. I'm leaning over here and it's cold. It's so windy out, like it's not even funny. Wow guys, I'm the worst. We're packing out. Oh, good job. Nice throw. What do you need?
I wanted you to take that.
Well, you did a great job. I will fold it, don't worry. And just like that, we are in an empty tent and the whole spot is empty. Well, that was where we were. Sorry I sucked so bad at recording content, but you know, we do our best.
Yeah, I realized after we had almost everything over there, then we forgot to film the teardown.
Pretty much.
You did tell me to film, and I didn't film either.
I did tell you to film.
I thought about it.
I did. I thought about it. Execution, little fuzzy. But you ready to get the heck out of here?
Let's act like trees and get the flock out of here.
The flock. Oh my god. Just like that, all those picnic tables and everything are all packed up, and we are headed out of here. And they're gonna start breaking down the stage too, which is just so crazy.
I love the planters. Get this real quick. That they put up. They keep the flowers in the pots, and then they just put some mulch around it.
That's so funny. They're doing a great job. Hi there guys, so I know normally right after a craft show, I will recap that show in the same video. However, this video is already getting a little bit long, so I'm gonna end it here. However, the day after the craft show, Ben and I went to Assateague Island and we saw the wild ponies, and I know a lot of you saw that on my Instagram story, so I want to add in a few little clips of seeing the wild ponies here if you want to see that. If not, that's totally cool, but I'm gonna put those right here.
This is the pony right there.
It's right there. Oh, I was so afraid we weren't gonna see any at all. And it's right there. Oh my goodness.
It's a solitary one.
Horsey, horsey, horsey.
They're
A bunch on the beach. Oh my goodness, it's a baby. It has to be a baby.
That's full grown.
That's full grown? It's a deer, but that means where there's one, there's gotta be more.
Yeah, they're an invasive species.
I know, but it's adorable. Oh my goodness, we're right at the campground. Oh my god, this is so cool. Oh, this is so cool.
Excuse me. You can't park here.
This is the best day ever. Oop, he's pooping. Oh, pony crossing. They're gonna cross the road. Maybe not. They were so cool. It was so much fun, and I definitely want to go back. And if you go to Assateague Island, I definitely recommend going on the Maryland side and not on the Virginia side. We did both, and it was two very completely different experiences. And again, I could talk about that for a long time. But if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you don't want to miss the recap, we will be doing a recap, I promise. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And we're also already at another craft show this weekend. I'm actually supposed to be there right now. Ben is holding down the fort while I came home to edit this video for you guys. It is pouring there, so it's actually fine. But we will be recapping that show and vlogging that show too. So do not worry, there will be more craft shows, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.